Hold the phone on this Wellness Wednesday. We're talking about the findings of a study on smartphones and the brain. Imagine only being able to use your phone to make calls for text. For 2 weeks, you guys, Oxford academic researchers wanted to know the impact on the brain. So they got 467 people to let them install an app that blocks internet access on their phones. Cognitive neuroscientist Dr. Fratantoni of Better Brain Media is here to break down what they found. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Erin.
So glad to have you. Okay, so this is a really important topic I think we can all apply to our lives. So can you explain how smartphone use is affecting our brain health?
Yeah, well, your brain is changing and adapting every day based on how you use it. That is neuroplasticity. And so smartphone use is doing a lot of things, but two big things that I see are, one, the constant distractions and interruptions are building a distracted brain and a more stressed brain. And so it makes it harder to focus.
Right.
The second big thing is that it becomes addictive. And so it taps into the brain's reward networks, and it can decrease motivation to do other things like exercise or socialize in person or study for a test.
Yeah, you know what? You're so accurate when you say that, because I just think even, you know how we kind of lose our phone or misplace it, and the panic that comes over us is so serious. So let's talk about this study a bit more. Let's get into the data and the facts. People unplugged from smartphones for 2 weeks and saw brain benefits better than even getting off of or getting on antidepressants. And so what surprised you the most about the findings of this study?
Yeah, I mean, it was really amazing that it could decrease depressive symptoms, you know, better than antidepressants and on par with going to therapy. That's incredible. Wow. What really struck me was particularly around attention. So they measured something called sustained attention, which is just the ability to maintain concentration for a period of time. And they improved on this so much that they performed as if they were 10 years younger.
Really?
And this is just 2 weeks without a smartphone.
Wow. I have to be honest with you, Julie. I can't even imagine going 2 hours without my phone, let alone 2 weeks. And so what are some realistic ways that we and the people at home as well can start taking back control of our attention span?
Yeah, so your environment shapes your behavior because the environment is full of cues that tell us what to do. So one of my favorite habits to teach people is to charge your phone in a different room overnight while you sleep and not check it for the first 30 minutes to an hour that you wake up in the morning. And this is gonna do a couple things. One, you're gonna sleep better because you're not gonna be as tempted to stay up scrolling. Two, it's not gonna be right there, so you won't be as tempted to check it first thing. And then you can start your day with a more calm nervous system.
You know what? Also, it forces you to get out the bed because you gotta cut the alarm off somehow, right? You gotta go into that other room.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but you are so right, because I think we get into this rabbit hole of social media and diving into it, especially right before bed or when we wake up. It's like reading the newspaper, genuinely.
Yes.
So you've created this 21-day program to help people from getting distracted and help them actually focus. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. Well, one thing I know is that people don't need more information, they need better habits.
Right.
But habits are hard to form. So I created what I call an activation. It's kind of this hybrid of group coaching paired with short videos. It's in a challenge format, and we're doing it all together in a community. So there's accountability and motivation to help inspire people to action.
Very good.
And what's inside is you can, well, my top neuroscience-backed strategies for how to tap into deep focus, leveraging neuroplasticity to form micro habits, how to manage your time for more mental energy, and a lot more.
Oh my gosh, this sounds so beneficial. And especially, I feel like 2025 is really the year that people are tapping into their wellness. And so to be able to do that on the inside and not just the outside is so important. And you say improving focus can actually give us time back in our lives. And so tell me how that translates into a better life.
Sure. Well, so there's data from a survey in 2024 that shows people spend about 5 hours per day on their phone. And this is all generations, from baby boomers to Gen Z.
Wow.
And so if you picture 5 hours a day, that's 35 hours a week. That's 2.5 months a year of time that you could have back to do whatever you want with. You could spend more time with your family, learn a new hobby, you know, start the business you've been dreaming of. So more time equals creating a more meaningful life and doing the things that matter most to you.
Paying attention to the things that, like you said, mean the most to us. Julie, thank you so much for being here this morning. This has actually been so knowledgeable. Tell me, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dr. Fratantoni, and if you want to join the challenge, the next one kicks off on Monday, April 21st.
Very good.
And I think we have a QR code on the screen, and there's different options. You can do a self-paced version, or you can join the one with the community.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you guys at home definitely join, because I think I'm going to give it a try as well.